Richard for Hip Hop Robot, and today I'm going to do a review on the new Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations. Back in the day, there was a classic Ninja Turtle Mutations figure line, and now for the new series, there's a whole new line with the new designs of the characters. I just found this today at Toys R Us, so if you're out and about, that seems like the place to find them right now. They are pretty interesting. These are much larger than the regular editions that have been out, which I'll show you some size comparisons in a moment. But the packaging is pretty straightforward. It shows you what's going to happen, how you can mutate these from like their little pet turtle form to their ninja form. The back is generic. Each character has the same back, because you'll notice this is Raphael, but they've got Leonardo on the back. All of them look like that, so not sure why they decided to go that route. They also show you what other characters come in line, as well as present a little story as to how they mutate, which is kind of cool. Here we've got Raphael in his ninja mode. Out of the package, it's kind of interesting. He comes with two little product booklets, one that has like the normal figures that you've been seeing. There's a new line of like little mini car figures, kind of like the Monsters 500. So they've got little booklets in there advertising that now. And they also have instructions on how to transform them, because basically these are like little transformers, so to speak. Because of how this toy has to work, he's got a lot of articulation. He's got articulation in the ankles, knees, hips, all ball jointed. The shoulders are ball jointed, but they can't come up, which is kind of disappointing, I guess, because of the way the toy has to be manufactured to work. But he does have elbow, he's got hand rotation, the head is on a ball joint also. Another thing to know is that it was rather difficult getting the weapons in his hands. Like the hands are molded really close and tight, so it was hard to get him to hold the weapons. And I couldn't get a pose with him having his size through having the blade through his fingers. These are bigger than like the standard turtles. They're not quite as big as like the classic line, so they're kind of in between. So if you wanted something, something from the new series that was closer to the movie designs, the deluxe designs, this kind of gets you somewhere in between. It's not quite the level of articulation that these are, but it's still kind of cool to have. Now we're going to go over the transformation. The transformation is pretty clever. It's clever, but yet actually pretty simple. So take the shell back. You got these little loose legs that are inside, which are going to be the back legs. You kind of twist them and pull them out. His arms kind of just tuck in the back, like so. The head pushes back, and you just spin it around, and you've got his pet turtle head there. And then once you get the arms tucked in appropriately, you get the feet, you bring them forward. Just have them fold down like that. And make sure these little loose back feet are pointed outward. And you just close it. There's little tabs here in the front. And it's kind of squishing in there, so you gotta use a little force to get it to clamp. And you just make sure that the feet are properly in the front, and the little transformed little legs are in the back, and that's pretty much it. So it's not perfect, but you know, considering he went from like a cartoon version of, you know, Raphael to this sort of looking realistic turtle, it's pretty clever. And it more or less transforms the way that the originals did. So they use the same gimmick to do that. But all in all, it's pretty fun. You know, you get two things. You get a larger version of the regular Ninja Turtle. He's almost super articulated, which is cool. And you get this cool play gimmick where you can change him into a pet turtle. So something fun, something that you can, you know, have around, sit at your desk at work, mess with. So that's always an added plus. But that's it for our review. And again, we thank you for watching Hip Hop Robot, and tune into our next review.